The Deputy Chief Minister of the state of Maharashtra, Ajit Pawar, died earlier today in a plane crash. His mortal remains have been taken to a ground for public to pay their last respects. This is the same ground where his last rites will be performed tomorrow at 11 a.m. The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah will attend the last rites. Investigation has been launched into the incident, with the forensic team conducting probe at the spot where the charter plane crashed. The incident happened when the aircraft, a Learjet 45, took off from Mumbai in the morning and was headed to Baramati. Besides Pawar, there were two other passengers, along with a crew member and the pilot. The plane was being flown by Captains Shambhavi Pathak and Sumit Kapoor.
वो पायलट का डिसीजन था. He made an approach from runway 29, and then he carried out a missed approach, after which again he tried to make an attempt from runway 11. This is what I also have no contact with the pilots. They are not there. It is a very unfortunate incident. We are very sad about it. We are trying to first be with the family.
According to Flight Radar, the aircraft was clear for landing and was attempting a second approach to Baramati when it crashed. Eyewitnesses say rescue efforts began after the crash, but multiple explosions in quick succession left no chances of survival.
दुख भरी दर्द भरी घटना है ये. हमने देखा कि एयरप्लेन जब नीचे आया था ऐसा लग रहा था उसका क्रैश हो जाएगा ऐसा हम सोच रहे थे, तभी क्रैश हो गया. हम देखे कि हमें लगा नहीं क्रैश हो गया है, लेकिन एयर ट्रैप पे उतरेगा ऐसा लगा, उतर रहा है, लेकिन क्रैश हुआ और उसके बाद स्फोट हो गया उसका जबरदस्त. स्फोट होने के बाद वो हम देखने आए, पहले देखा तो उसको आग लगी थी पूरे प्लेन को, और उसके बाद 4-5 स्फोट हो गया विमान में उसका, और उसके बाद बहुत लोग आ गए और उसने निकालने की कोशिश की, लेकिन बड़ी आग लगी, उसके कारण कोई मदद नहीं कर सकता. लेकिन सब आ गए, तब बाद में उसमें आजिद दादा था. ये हमारे लिए बहुत शौक की बात में है कि हमें बता नहीं सकते हम बात में ऐसा, लेकिन हमने देखा है कि पायलट ने भी ट्राई किया होगा कि लैंडिंग करने का, लेकिन लैंडिंग हुआ नहीं है. ये बहुत शौक वाली घटना है. हमने देखा पूरा एक नीचे आ रहा था, ट्रैप पे आ रहा था, ट्रैप के नजदीक 100 फुट से नजदीक आकर गिर गया है.
According to Indian aviation regulator, the pilots of the aircraft faced trouble in spotting the runway while attempting to land. The regulator further said that no mayday call was given by the crew. Maharashtra has declared 3 days of mourning. Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has cancelled all his programs and along with Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde is headed to Baramati. During the course of the investigation, the probe team will retrieve the flight recorder, enhanced ground proximity warning system, also known as EGPWS, and digital engine electronic system, also known as DEES, airframe and engine logbooks, work orders, onboard documents, and major inspection records related to aircraft will be gathered from the operator for scrutiny. Let's talk to our principal correspondent, Disha Yadav, who's now joining us live on this broadcast. Disha, what's the latest from your end? We do understand that the last rites will be conducted tomorrow.
Well, that is right. Maharashtra is indeed waking up, and they're still in shock because they have lost one of the powerful leaders, political leaders, Ajit Pawar, to a plane crash today morning. And what I want to show you is that right now we are at the crash site. We are at the Baramati airport, just next to the runway, and you can see clearly the visuals of destruction. You can see the impact. These are the charred remains of the aircraft that you can see, and this is the site where exactly the plane crashed and it exploded within seconds. And you can see that how the destruction level has reached up to 300 to 400 meters. You can see the charred remains of the aircraft, from tires to the wings. Nothing really has been left out of this aircraft, and as you can see, the police currently has secured this place because the investigative agencies, the forensic teams are here. They want to ascertain and assess the entire situation as to what really went wrong, why the plane crashed. Remember, we still do not know what happened in the final moments of the flight, what exactly happened, but the kind of level of destruction that you are witnessing at this point, one can only imagine the final moments of all the 5 people on board, including the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Ajit Pawar. And as you can see, this is the situation on the ground. There is forensic team here, the police teams are here, the teams from the hospital, medical colleges are here, because they also want to retrieve whatever was left out of that aircraft. We can see that the love for Ajit Pawar, because remember, it was his constituency, this is where he was born and brought up, and that is why we are still looking at a large number of people coming in here at the crash site. This, you can see the visual. Another thing what I want to point out here for our viewers is the plane that crashed. This is right here next to the runway. Runway is on this side to my left, and this is where exactly the aircraft had got a go ahead to land on this specific runway. But you can see that even the eyewitnesses have said that when they saw that in the first attempt the aircraft did not land, they tried for the second attempt to land, and it was tilting towards the right, and that is how, from going towards the right, it crashed to way at least 200 right to the runway. So we still do not know what exactly happened. A mayday call, however, was issued. Warnings, weather alert signs was really passed on from the pilot to the concerned authority. We still do not know. That is part of the ongoing investigation. But this is exactly the level of destruction that we are talking about. Now, what is the next course of action? The AAIB has taken up the entire investigation. The teams will be here very soon to do the analysis, to check on the cause of the crash. Because remember, the aircraft had got a clear heads up for landing, so there was no problem at that point in time. The problem occurred 40 seconds before the crash. So what really happened? Now the mortal remains of Ajit Pawar has been kept just about a kilometer away in an open ground here, where the public can go and they can pay tribute, they can pay respect to the political leader who has had a 25 years of political career and history in Maharashtra. And what we also know, the funeral will take place tomorrow at 11 a.m. and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with Union Home Minister Amit Shah, they are also expected to attend the last rites of Ajit Pawar.
All right, that is our correspondent, Disha Yadav. She is at the site of the crash, and like she said, the forensic teams are already on the ground. They are trying to retrieve the flight recorder, which will be important for the investigation, and the last rites of the slain Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra will be laid to rest tomorrow.